Previously on The Bill.
I don't know who planted those drugs, but I will find out.
If the finger ever points at me, I won't take the rap on my own.
Doesn't it occur to you that I might have had inside help?
We could have a serial sniper. Sunhill is the connection.
While the press may have doubted my innocence, I've gained great strength from your unerring loyalty. I'd particularly like to thank PC Hunter for giving evidence in my defense, and D.I. Manson for his part in Jerome Taylor's arrest. It's greatly appreciated. In the meantime, the papers will be having a field day with the whole affair. I'm sure you're also all aware that the papers are running stories on 2 recent shootings that have happened in the area. These are now MIT inquiries. But I think it's only fair that we share whatever information we have with you. Jack.
OK, Lee Sanford, aged 18. Got previous for possession of cannabis, but he's not unknown face. He was shot on the Coal Lane estate, half a mile from his home. Now, the bullet recovered from the scene suggests that a specialised weapon was used. Malcolm Willard, aged 58. No convictions. Also shot from a distance. And the bullet recovered suggests the same weapon was used.
Those are the facts. A Trojan unit is
true, there is a
assigned
sniper.
Sun Hill from 7 a.m. this morning, and they will remain with us 24/7 for as long as is necessary. Our major task is to reassure the public. The last thing we want is an outbreak of hysteria. So I would ask you all to keep a cool head.
Is he going to be out there with us?
Any questions?
Sir, are these being treated as random shootings?
As far as we know, yes.
Are MIT looking into connections between the 2 victims?
I'm sure that will form part of their inquiry. I've therefore chosen to share this information with you on the basis that it remains between us. Okay.
If the Borough Commander or MIT here, we brief this lot. They'll come down on us like a ton of bricks.
I don't care. If I had my way, I'd tell them that the only link between the 2 men is that they were both seen by officers from this nick the day before they were shot.
We believe the suspect is armed and that the female driver's still in the car. Back up! Move your car back!
See Jerome Taylor's arrest made the front pages? Good. I'm glad he's finally got what he deserves. Have they printed an apology?
What?
An apology? About accusing the super of drug charges.
Oh, yeah, it's on page 16.
16? No way. 16, it should be at least on page 2 or 3. The rest is dedicated to Taylor. Oh, congratulations, sir.
Trouble is, the damage has already been done.
But you will be cleared, sir?
Hopefully. I have D.I. Manson and his wife to thank for that. If it hadn't have been for them, I'd be awaiting sentencing now.
Super knows more he's letting on about a sniper.
How'd you figure that one out?
Oh, come on, you can tell.
Four-wheel drive. I think you're being a bit paranoid, mate.
04 Kilo Zulu Alpha has been taken in the Trafford Lane area. The owner is still in the vehicle and the suspect is believed to be armed. Approach with caution.
Say shooting at people just for sport.
Yeah?
What would be the ultimate kill?
I have no idea.
A copper.
And here's me thinking you'd have a big smile on your face this morning.
Why?
Well, you and Honey. Talk of the locker room. Is it official? You seen her? I thought you'd be proud of yourself, mate. That's the car!
CR 759!
Are you all right? I'm on it.
I thought he was going to shoot me.
What, you had a gun? Lance, wait! He's got a gun!
You can't leave me.
CR 759, 363, chasing armed suspect towards Haskins Park.
I can't believe you're going to let him carry on in CID as if nothing's happened. Sir, Jerome Taylor has said that Rob Thatcher helped plant drugs in your car.
But we've got no proof. What if Jerome Taylor is just trying to stitch him up as well?
Why would he do that?
Can't rule it out.
Does Rob even know that Jerome has implicated him?
Hard to tell.
I bet he's aware that Jerome's been arrested. I'd have him out of here quicker.
No. We've got too much else on our plates. I'll deal with Rob, as and when I see fit.
Look, let me do some digging. If there's any evidence that Rob was involved, we can deal with him then.
What about the press leak? Do we know yet how the papers found out about Willard being a paedophile?
Well, I've looked into it, and it seems that most of the relief knew about Willard already. I reckon it was a case of word of mouth. I'm convinced there wasn't a specific source.
Well, let's hope not.
Sir, we've got 2 probationers dealing with an armed suspect.
What? Get confirmation Trojan units are on their way.
Where's Lance? He's gone that way, towards the park. 3-6 for your location, please.
Still chasing suspect on foot, heading towards the exit of West Heskins Park.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar 52. Get the Trojan unit round to the west side of Heskins Park now.
I had to stay with us. You let me go. I should have gone with Lance. No, you stay with the victim.
I'd give up now, mate. Come on, drop the weapon, yeah?
Look, I didn't mean to do it, all right?
Look, there's nowhere else to run, so you might as well just give it up, yeah?
Arm, please! Arm, please!
It's not a gun!
Put your weapon down! Put your weapon down!
It's not a gun, look!
Back up. Kneel down. Look at me. What? Me. Yeah.
Spread your arms out.
You all right?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Spread your legs.
He didn't even have a gun.
Lay still. Lay still.
It's like everything else went out of focus. All I could see was him. All I could think about was catching him.
Get him, Robocop. Were you with him?
You might get a medal for this.
Hardly.
Should have chased after him in the first place.
Pardon?
If you'd listened to me, I was trying to tell you he was armed. I called it on the radio. Why didn't you respond?
I don't know. I was focusing on trying to catch the guy.
Too busy playing the hero, eh?
Well, what about you? You should have been backing me up.
I was following procedure.
What, by letting a dangerous man run loose?
No, someone had to stay with the victim. She could have been injured.
Yeah, but if I hadn't tried to stop him, could have harmed someone else.
Or you.
That's a risk you take, isn't it? But in future, if you're my partner, I'll be clear about where I stand. On my own. What I said before, I didn't mean it. I was still a bit high. I guess I wasn't really up for a lecture.
A lecture? I was worried for you back there in the park.
Look, the kid didn't have a gun. No one's been hurt, so get over it.
Lance, can you pay a visit to CID? DS McAllister and DC Thatcher would like to go over your notes from this morning. Sarge. What? Today, can I swap partners? Why? Well, I'm not happy working with Lance.
There are plenty of people I'm not happy working with in this, Nick, but you can't pick and choose. Is it something you're just going to have to get used to? Is this about the incident this morning? You both did a good job, and you're both shaping up to be promising coppers. I think you should sort this out between the pair of you. You capable of that? Good.
Right, so he forced his way in through the passenger door. What happened then?
He told me to drive.
Did he say where he wanted to go?
No, he didn't seem particularly bothered. He just kept screaming at me to move it.
And you did what he said?
He said he had a gun and he was going to kill me.
Okay, did you see a gun at any time?
No, just a plastic bag. There was something inside it. He kept pointing it at me. Let's get this straight, Mrs. Briscoe. He said if you didn't drive, he would kill you. No, it was more garbled than that. He was hysterical. He just wanted us to get out of the car park. He seemed more terrified than I was. Sounds like he was trying to get away from something.
Or someone.
You didn't even tell the super that I had any involvement in nicking Jerome Taylor, did you?
How could I?
What?
Look, Andrea, can we have this conversation another time, please?
No, I worked hard to nail Jerome Taylor. I called in favours, I put my neck on the line, and then the super comes up to me and tells me it's all down to you and your barrister wife. How do you think that makes me feel?
Calm down, will you? Look, how was I going to explain to the superintendent that I'd been working with you?
I don't know. I suppose the fact that I'm a copper and I work in the same nick as you might have lent the story a bit of credibility.
Andrea, you know I've got to be careful.
Everything is always about you in this relationship, making sure that your job's okay and that your private life isn't affected. Well, I genuinely wanted to help the super out yesterday. That's why I did what I did. Now, if you don't want to tell him, maybe I will.
Looks like the brown nosing hasn't paid off this time.
Here we go. Tam Farrell, 23 years old, from Leicester. He's just done a 5-week stint at Longmarsh.
What for?
Death by dangerous. He was on remand, but just before the case came to trial, another kid came forward and admitted that he was the driver and Tam was just a passenger. So Tam was released.
When was this?
Let me see. 2 weeks ago.
Any idea what Tam's been doing the last 2 weeks?
No, he hasn't said. According to his family, he never came back to Leicester. His brother's thrilled that he's turned up. He's on his way down here now.
So has Tam got any previous convictions?
Well, the only thing he's been done for previously is racing souped-up bangers around the estate in Leicester. According to the police up there, he's not exactly a criminal mastermind.
No weapons been recovered from the vehicle or from anywhere near where Lance cornered the suspect.
So now half of Sun Hill have witnessed an armed unit taking out a man, 100 yards away from a children's play area? Well, this is really going to quell the public's anxiety, isn't it? Yes. I'll call her right back. Okay. Put her through. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I understand that, ma'am. But as these incidents are unrelated, and if we go off with some sort of knee-jerk... Yes, ma'am. The borough commander. Apparently they're being bombarded with calls asking about the incident in the park. She's insisting that I make a statement to the newspapers.
You're joking?
No. I'm forbidden from making any sort of personal statement about Jerome Taylor. I'm told to withhold information about the sniper from our own officers, and now they want me to talk to the press.
I nicked a car. Look, I'm not denying it, all right?
You took a woman hostage and then you threatened to kill her.
I never threatened her.
You said you would shoot her. This isn't taking and driving away. This is false imprisonment and threat to kill. They're two very different crimes that carry very different sentences.
So, Tam, why don't you tell us what really happened?
I just have.
The amount of force Tam used, the threats, he was trying to get away from something. Have there been any reports or incidents near to where Tam Farrell jacked the car?
No robberies, no assaults, nothing.
There's something about him that doesn't add up.
Let's just charge him, shall we?
Come on, Rob, we still don't know why he did it.
We don't need to.
Someone must have seen something, where Tam was running from, what he was running from. We need uniform to do some digging.
Sarge, is that really necessary?
Yes, it's necessary. And Rob, use the attitude.
Tiny apology on page 16. That's all the coverage you gave it.
We only reported what we were told. How were we supposed to know Okaro was set up? Anyway, I'm not here to discuss that. I want to know about the gunman. The bloke they nicked in the park today. Is he a real suspect?
I don't know.
You see the irony, though, don't you? I've got a reporter on the inside posing as a copper. And we're the only paper not running some sort of exclusive.
I thought I was supposed to be doing a long-term investigative story. I'm not at Sun Hill to feed you coffee whenever you click your fingers, Bruce.
And what's the long-term investigative report about, Andrea? Tokenism in the Met. The appointment of a black superintendent as a PR exercise. So you'll understand if I find it a bit of a worry, you spend most of your time these days championing Okaro's cause.
Don't be ridiculous.
Stay focused. Forget about the sniper stuff. I'll get the story myself. Your super's giving a press conference at the station this afternoon.
Oh, come on, Bruce. I don't feel comfortable with you showing up at the Nick.
Bad luck. This isn't about your comfort zone.
So has he calmed down now?
Not sure.
Where did all that come from? He was having a right go.
I think he's a bit on edge, that's all. Finding Malcolm Willard's body after he'd been shot must have knocked him a bit.
Maybe he had a disturbed night.
Well, if he did, it was nothing to do with me. I left mine at 10. Since then, he ain't said a word.
OK. The carjacking happened at 9:15 this morning. I want you to concentrate on the area north of Trafford Lane. That's where the suspect was seen running from. Also, bear in mind that this is a reassurance exercise. Our presence on the street. So don't go putting the wind up, people, all right? You know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Sarge.
You get on with it.
So what happened with you and Steve last night?
Well, he came back for coffee, and I made him coffee, and he drank it.
And then?
And then he complimented me on my coffee, and then he left.
Didn't he do that the last time?
Yeah, saying that he didn't want to take advantage.
So what's his problem now?
Maybe when he got back to mine, he went off the idea. Well, I doubt it.
Why?
Well, because that doesn't happen. Well, not to me, anyway. I don't know. I reckon the bloke's just a bit of an oddball.
Yeah, well, judging how he kicked off earlier.
Maybe he's seen somebody else.
Well, one way to find out, ask his brother.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for your help. See Oscar from 363.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we found a firearm in an alley off Trafford Lane along with a bloodstained jacket. Request Trojan unit to prove weapon.
Can you give your exact location?
Yeah, we're just opposite 23 Trafford Lane.
I'll arrange for a crime scene examiner to get down there.
Careful, it could be loaded.
Yeah, I know. Frightening, isn't it?
I mean it, Steve. Put it down.
There's no point being brave when one of these is pointing at you, because you won't stand a chance. That could have been you this morning if that kid was armed.
Oi! I'm trying to do you a favour. What the hell do you think you're playing at, eh? Do me a favour. You've lost it. Completely lost it.
The gun was found literally 200 yards away from where Tam Farrell sees Mrs. Briscoe's car.
And Tam Farrell's prints match the ones taken off the shotgun. Well, we still have a gun with Farrell's prints all over it. And a jacket covered with someone's blood. It's certainly not Tam Farrell's.
Yes, McAllister. You're going to be late for that mapper meeting. The one that you're covering for Terry.
I'm sorry, Gov. I'm in the middle of interviewing Tam Farrell.
Well, tough. Samantha can take over from you. She's due in a minute. I want to ask you to do something. I expect you to do it. Sir, the press are gathering. I haven't got very far in making a connection between Rob and Jerome Taylor. To access emails and phone calls, we need to make it official.
He's a detective, isn't he? If he was involved, he'd have covered his tracks.
Still, if we made it official, we'd throw a lot more resources at it.
I don't want the spotlight on this, Nick. We've had enough bad publicity for 1 year.
What does the Borough Commander want you to say?
You sure you want to know? That we're throwing all our resources at tackling gun crime without actually stating that's the case, because that would be a lie. They want me to tell the local community that they've got nothing to be afraid of, even though there's a good chance that their fears are totally justified. And finally, they want me to say something that'll turn into excellent copy for the local rag, whilst also being great PR for the Met. If you could move right back. Although the escalation in gun crime in the borough is a cause for concern, I want to reassure the public that we are totally committed to dealing with this problem. Thank you.
Because the vast majority of shooting are drug or gang-related. Is that correct, Superintendent Okaro?
Statistics show that's generally the case, yes.
Neither Malcolm Willard or Lee Stanford have any connection to drug gangs, do they?
I cannot comment on that, I'm afraid.
Doesn't the fact that both these men have been shot at random by the same kind of weapon concern you?
That is purely press speculation. The evidence has not been verified, and the incidents that you're referring to are currently being dealt with by the murder investigation team.
When armed police officers storm a local park where children were playing only minutes before, I think the community deserves some answers. Is there any connection between the two victims? And can you also explain why ballistics reports pertaining to the two shootings have still not been made public?
These cases are being dealt with by MIT. I cannot comment on their behalf.
How about closer to home? Now that CPS are reconsidering the drugs charges against you, are you prepared to comment on the dispute between yourself and Jerome Taylor?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that, yes.
Out of interest, what are you allowed to discuss?
Will you let other people ask their questions, please?
You haven't answered any of my questions. Do you think the whole Jerome Taylor affair has undermined the public's confidence in you? We've been told the drugs were planted in your car, Superintendent.
I cannot comment on Jerome Taylor.
Now, let's get this straight. Are you unwilling to comment on the Taylor affair? Or have you been gagged? I assume it's the latter. In which case, maybe it's not just the public that have lost confidence in you.
Look, I didn't mean to frighten you, all right? What the hell do you think you were playing at? You wouldn't listen to me. I wanted you to understand. Pointing a gun at me. One slip and you could have killed me. I didn't have my finger on the trigger. Just get out of my face, all right? Look, I wasn't threatening you. I was trying to warn you. You really have got a screw loose. Of course you're threatening me. You're not going to report me, are you? See, right I am. Please, Lance, think about this. I'll get kicked out. You know how much this job means to me. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
6 months ago, I saw someone get shot.
And?
3 kids all shot dead in the same night. It was in the papers, the Empire Rooms. You remember it?
Yeah? So what?
My best mate was one of them.
This better be true.
I heard the shots, then I saw his girl fall to the ground. Tried to give her CPR. I didn't even know who she was. It was only later on that I found my mate in the toilets. He'd been shot in the chest. By the time I got to him, it was too late to do anything. He died in my arms. And for a while this morning, I thought the same thing was going to happen over again. When I pulled the gun on you, I wanted you to know, to understand their danger.
Go and have your rest. Right, you two want to talk to me?
No, it's nothing, Sarge.
You've sorted out your problem?
I think so. Suppose I was feeling guilty. You don't let your mate run after a gunman, not back him up, do you?
But, like I said, you don't leave a victim by themselves, do you? You think too much. That's your problem. I never thought I'd utter those words about any relative of Phil Hunter's. It was a compliment, you plum.
We knew it was going to be bad.
I'm used to not having support from above, Jack. I can handle that. It's par for the course.
But this whole Taylor thing, it's no reflection on you. You've been cleared.
It doesn't matter that I've been cleared or not. That journalist is right. Mud sticks. Who's going to have confidence in a senior police officer who's been charged with possession of drugs? No, I've been well and truly stitched up by Jerome Taylor. And possibly with the help of Rob Thatcher.
Then let's make the inquiry into Rob's part in all this official. It'll put the whole thing to rest.
The damage has already been done.
All right. Then where do we go from here?
Well, Jerome Taylor's obviously not going to make his allegation public. So I want Rob to tell me the truth. See if he's involved, and if he is, why.
I can't see Rob admitting to anything. Unless you launch an official complaint against him, I'd advise you not to talk to him.
I've had enough advice. Just get him in my office.
So, Tam, tell us about the gun.
Do me for the car. Charge me with that.
We're not interested in Mandy Briscoe's car. We want to know about the gun.
I don't know anything about a gun.
You know you handled it. Your fingerprints are all over it. What about the jacket that was wrapped around the gun? The one that so obviously matches the trousers you're wearing. It was covered in blood.
Look, Tam, just tell us what happened this morning. Before you took Mrs. Briscoe's car.
Nothing!
Well, judging by the amount of blood on the jacket, I'd say somebody's been injured very badly.
And if that injury results in the person's death, you could be looking at a murder charge. D.I. Manson's entered the room for the benefit of the tape.
Rob.
Be 10 minutes, yeah?
Now.
Interview suspended, 13:58.
Sir.
Did you put those drugs in my car?
Don't know what you're talking about, sir.
It's a simple question, Rob. Did you plant those drugs in my car? Or was that your friend Jerome Taylor?
Jerome Taylor is not my friend.
You were in on it with Jerome, weren't you?
I thought you'd be clear of all charges, sir.
That's not the issue.
If this is an official complaint or accusation, then I'd like it to be recorded. I'd also like representation.
No, Rob. This is not an official complaint. I've waited all day for you to knock on that door and explain to me just what happened here. Some part of me honestly thought you'd have the decency to do that. What is it with you, Rob? You think you could run this place better than me? Or maybe you'd prefer a white man as your boss. Is that it? Would you feel more comfortable with that? Do you think I've been especially hard on you, Rob?
At times.
And you think I was being vindictive? Racist? If I was hard on you, Rob, it's because making it as a black officer in the Met is hard. To make it, you have to push harder and be tougher. That's all I ever wanted from you. I thought you had it in you. But you've sold me down the river, haven't you?
Sam.
Yeah.
We've got Tam Farrell's brother downstairs.
Okay, thank you. Gov, do you know where Rob is?
He's still in with the super. I don't think he'll be back to work today.
Are you serious? What about the Farrell interview?
Phil can take over.
What, well, what's happened to him? Oh.
So what we got?
Well, it's a curious one, and I've only just been brought on it myself, but basically, this morning, a man kidnaps a woman, seizes her car, threatens to shoot her with a packet of biscuits. I know. And this afternoon, a shotgun's been found with his fingerprints all over it. He's not talking, so, well, hopefully his brother will shed some light on it.
How about you? Abby, the reconstruction, how'd it go?
The investigating officers have hit a brick wall. They're waiting on information from the public. There's been nothing so far.
It's early days.
Come on, this kid's brother wants to talk to us.
This has gone way beyond you trying to make some kind of political point. I could stomach it more if I honestly did believe that you thought I was some kind of traitor to the race. But all these snide remarks, no. This has nothing to do with race, has it? It's far more personal than that. I never knew your father, Rob, but I've heard some pretty good things said about him. Outstanding officer, amazing role model.
Don't bring my father into this. He always stood up for what he believed in. Never let the side down.
So why the hell have you taken your lead from Jerome Taylor? Did Taylor tell you why he was kicked out of the force?
I can make a educated guess. Because he didn't want to toe the party line. He didn't want to do things exactly the way Adam Okaro expected.
Jerome Taylor was a liability. He was arrogant and useless. His colleagues, his peers refused to work with him in the end.
Well, that's your take on it. All I know is that you discriminated against me. You say you want to help black officers? Come on, admit it. You turned up, and then you closed the door behind you, sir.
Eva Sharp, already proved to be an outstanding officer. Yvonne, shaping up to be one. Both of them have my full backing. Lance Powell, he's only a probationer, and yet he's already showing a maturity which, quite frankly, would put you to shame. I haven't shut any doors, Rob. I sanctioned your coming here to Sun Hill after you'd been demoted elsewhere. Let's face it, Rob. You're just not good enough. Yeah, you made it to sergeant and then you blew it. Because you wouldn't sacrifice being one of the lads and take on a little responsibility.
Nice speech, but I don't perceive it that way.
Really?
You think you're going to get a confession out of me, you better think again. You're going to have to prove it. Otherwise, you haven't got a leg to stand on.
Don't worry about it, Rob. I don't need to prove it. I have every confidence that you'll dig your own grave. And when you do, I certainly won't be there to bail you out.
Why, does Tam have any associates in London? Any friends that he might be staying with since he left prison?
The only time my brother's been to London is on school trips, when he got sent down.
Were you concerned when he didn't show up after he was released?
Of course I was. I spent my whole life worrying about him. I even went to collect him from Longmarsh. When I got there, they told me he'd been let out 2 days before. Idiot had given me the wrong date. Sometimes I think if I worried about him a bit less, he'd have to worry about himself, you know what I mean?
Or didn't you think to report him missing?
No. How much notice would you lot have taken? On paper, he's a 23-year-old ex-con.
And in real life?
Well, he's a mug who needs to grow up. That's how he ended up inside in the first place.
What do you mean?
Well, his mate put pressure on him to take the rap for this bloke he ran over. Says, you'll just do a few months in a young offenders. Our Tom's like, yeah, all right. Then the bloke dies. All of a sudden, he's on a death by dangerous driving charge. Look, am I going to get to see him today? Otherwise, I'll have to make other arrangements.
I don't think that's going to be possible.
What happened to him inside prison?
He was a mess. They put him on antidepressants. He was on suicide watch. I was going down to visit him twice a week. I was scared he was going to top himself. If they want to do it, they'll find a way.
Did he try?
No. After 10 days, he just settled down.
What do you mean?
He was like a different person. Didn't even want me to visit him anymore.
Sam, Felix Nevis. He shared a cell with Tam at Longmarsh. He was released 2 weeks before Tam.
Served 9 months out of an 18-month stretch for assaulting his wife. Successful businessman, late 40s. They don't exactly make soulmates, do they?
Look at the business he runs.
Exports prestige cars.
Yeah. And we know how fond Tam is of his motors.
Yeah, we need another chat with young Tam, don't we?
Everything all right?
Rob, why don't you take a half day?
No, you're all right, Gov. I'm okay.
Take a half day. I think you need a bit of time to mull things over, don't you?
I've got nothing to think about.
Yeah, you have. How tenable your position is here for a start.
What is this? Guilty till proven innocent.
Nevis! Felix Nevis, did he give you the gun? Oi! Wake up! Did he give you the gun? I'm asking you a question.
Don't even know him!
You recognise him now?
You should do. You shared a cell with him.
Let me tell you something. What you did, kidnapping and threatening to kill someone, you could be looking at life for that. Now, you cooperate with us, you tell us what you know, and it will seriously work in your favour. Think about it, Tam. You don't want to go back inside for a long stretch, do you?
You told a uniform officer that you didn't mean to do it. Now, if there's been an accident...
What happened? It didn't have anything to do with Felix.
OK, you tell us what did happen.
Gave me a job after I got released. Collecting people, his stuff from the airport after business trips. General gophering. This morning, I had to go to his ex-wife's house in East London. I had to pick up his 2 kids. Another bloke came with me. Mr. Nevis said he was a family friend. We were going to take the kids to meet Mr. Nevis at the airport.
And?
Bloke went into the house. I was waiting outside for ages. I was worried they were going to miss the flight.
Come on, carry on.
I went to see what was happening. There was a couple. A man and a woman bound up. It must have been Nevis's wife and a new fella. The bloke had a gun pointed at her head. I tried to get the gun off him. That's when it went off.
Who got hurt, Tam? Did someone get shot?
What's the address? What's the address?
Tam was sure there were no more weapons in the house.
Yeah, he reckons it was just a shotgun.
Right, well, he's getting out of Nevis's wife's place. See if Tam Farrell was telling the truth. If you got any concerns, call for an ARV. Sam and I are going to go to Phyllis Nevis's house. See if there's any sign of him there. If you find anything at his wife, get hold of us on the mobile.
Yeah, will do.
Let's hope those kids are all right.
Any luck?
No.
You tried this?
No.
Right. Police! Go inside there and untie him.
Right, I'll check upstairs.
Just push down on that. You found the kids?
They're not there. Someone must have taken them.
Phil, what have you got?
Well, the children aren't here. Nevis has taken them already.
So who is there?
Mrs. Nevis, her boyfriend, and one suspect with a gunshot wound in his leg, name of Barry Preston. It seems that Nevis came and took the kids after Preston had called him to tell him that the job had gone pear-shaped.
Just wait by the door.
So why send an armed gunman in to collect your kids?
Yeah, but he weren't collecting them, he was snatching them. Nevis didn't think that his wife would give up the kids without a struggle, so he sent in Preston.
Nice. Nice dad.
According to her, he hasn't seen the kids in years. But since she's filed for divorce, he wanted to use the kids as a bargaining tool. Yeah, he stands to lose a fortune.
Well, does this Preston bloke know where Nevis has taken the children?
No, but he's not too happy about being left on the carpet to bleed to death.
OK. Cheers, Phil. Nevis has got the kids and we don't know where he's taken them.
It's probably halfway to sperm by now. Let's have a look inside the house.
Gov.
OK, you two. Check down here. We'll go upstairs. Well, somebody's been packing in a hurry.
Look what I just found.
It's in the garden!
You stay where you are! You're not going anywhere.
You all right, Gov?
Phyllis Nevis, I'm arresting you on suspicion of abduction. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Get up! Come on,
Do you know the youngest didn't even know that Nevis was his dad?
So where are they now?
Back with their mum. What sort of sentence would Nevis get for something like that?
Well, probably a hell of a lot less than Tam Farrell. And if it wasn't for him, the kids would probably be in sperm by now.
So tiny, aren't they? What happened to them today will probably stay with them for the rest of their lives.
Well, kids get through all kinds of traumas at that age. They won't remember.
I disagree. Kids remember everything.
So how are you coping, then? If there's anything else you want me to do, you know, like, talk to the investigating officers.
What are you going to ask them? I just want to know what's happened to Abby.
If you don't ask him, I will.
Oh my God, it's pathetic. My friend fancies your brother.
Because you do fancy him, then?
No. Oh, I don't know. I'm just not used to being rejected.
Well, I'm not. Not this early on in the game, anyway.
Ladies.
Sarge, about your brother.
Nice one.
Is he seeing anyone?
Why, are you interested?
No.
Of course not. Now, my advice to you, Yvonne, is get in the queue. It's long, but it moves pretty quickly.
Is Honey just not your type? Of course she's my type, but we'll work, aren't we? Nevertheless, it's a pretty strange pulling technique you're employing. I mean, sleeping with her one night, then blanking her the next day. Has that worked for you in the past?
We've only seen each other a couple of times.
Still.
I mean, I didn't sleep with her on either occasion. It's a bit soon for that, don't you think?
Don't ask me. Not really up to date on heterosexual etiquette.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Do you fancy her, though?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what's the problem? I would have thought you'd been there like a shot.
Well, obviously you don't know me that well.
All right, don't get worked up about it, eh?
Look, I'm still a virgin, OK?
That's why you haven't slept with Honey?
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing to be ashamed of, mate. We've all got to start somewhere.
Easier said than done.
You want to relax about it more. Let nature take its course.
Listen, you won't tell anyone, will you? Especially not my brother.
My lips are sealed.
PC, don't bark.
Sailing a bit close to the wind, aren't you? I thought you were never meant to be seen within a 10-mile radius of me.
Don't be facetious. I take it you haven't spoke to the super?
No.
I don't like being threatened.
I wasn't threatening you, Neil.
Andrea. Look, meet me in 10 minutes. Car park on Tallow Street.
Helps the concentration. Abby's a bright girl. She knows how to look after herself.
She hasn't touched her bank account. If you were in charge of this investigation, would you still be looking for a missing person? Or searching for a body?
You can't think like that.
Don't tell me that's not what you're thinking. What everyone else is thinking.
I knew what the deal was, Neil. I didn't expect you to leave your wife. But when I feel that you're using me professionally as well...
If anyone got a whiff of what was going on between me and you, I'd be done for.
See? It all has to revolve around you, doesn't it? Do you ever stop for a second and think about the pressure that I'm having to deal with?
It's different.
Yeah. Too right, it's different. I don't have a husband or a family to come home to. I don't have a network of colleagues to support me and slap me on the back and invite me to those sodden dinner parties. You must think all your Christmases have come at once. I don't just offer sex. I do a pretty good line in detective work too.
Don't say things like that, Andrea. You know it's not true.
Isn't it?
Look, I admit I was paranoid about the super finding out that you helped me, okay? But I swear I never meant to steal your thunder.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
What?
This. Everything.
Well, Andrea, what? Andrea, wait.
Neil, just leave it.
Just wait a minute. Andrea, look, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's almost 8 o'clock. You sure I can't take you for a drink?
No.
OK, if you need anything, just give me a call, yeah?
Phil,
Yeah.
come here.
What is it?
It's a website. They've sent me an email from Abigail. Looks like a suicide note.
When was it written?
Dated 5 days ago. That's when they found Abby's clothes. She must be dead.